This episode of Tonight in San Diego is brought to you by The Belly Up Tavern. Broadcasting from Ocean West Studios in America's finest city, this is Tonight in San Diego. This week's guest, from thevideospot.net, Owen Hemsath. And this week's musical guest, Alaina Blair. And here's your host, David Bond.
Whoa! We're back! What up, San Diego? How are you guys? Yeah, doing good. You're gooder or gooderist or whatever. All right. Well, welcome to Tonight in San Diego. My name is David Bond. We're very excited to have you guys all here tonight. Our lovely show. I don't know if you guys have seen or known or believed in your heart, but this is a monumental time for us. Did you know that, Teelan? Did you?
What's going on?
You didn't. You clearly, this is beyond your grasp of the power that you can feel here. You can't feel the power?
Explain. Go.
Today
Do it.
is our 10th episode.
What?
Yeah.
Already?
10th. And you know,
Milestone.
the thing is though, and I mean 10 sounds like, oh, you only did 10. What, you know, late night, they do this like every night. But you know, when you do it week after week after week and you see everybody and you do these little sketches and you know, all these things that we do to put the show together, emailing, constantly scripting, all those things. I mean, it feels like 10,000 episodes, but there's a lot that goes into this. So thank you to everybody who's watched the episodes and who's here tonight. Yes, thank you guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Very
it's
excited.
It's been fun.
We're just getting started. That's what this means. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. All right, I don't know why I did that voice. But anyway, I want to bring you guys to our first segment that we've done 10 times now.
That's all right.
The local headline. Coachella has been receiving some pretty harsh reviews from critics this year. I don't know if you guys heard about that. Even though there were tons of celebs from Gwen Stefani and Beyonce hitting up stages everywhere, there were so many shirtless brosifs and headdress wearing festival goers that there were more douches this year at Coachella than a CVS pharmacy. Get it? All right. San Diego has been readying its defenses this week, all against the dreaded heartbleed bug. Ugh. And thank goodness it's not a cold that I had last week. It is actually a little computer bug that can get in there and ruin even your Android phones. It's pretty horrible. But anyway, San Diego is saying that they might not be able to fix all the little patches, and even further, observers of this bug are saying that they might soon change the name because of its tenacious activities from Heartbleed to Frozen Song, because just like a 3-year-old singing songs from Frozen, there's just no stopping it.
Let it go, David. Let it go.
NASA is going to be begin growing plants in space pretty soon. They're going to start with red leaf lettuce and these little pillow things. But they say that pretty soon they'll be able to grow whatever they want up in space. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Upon hearing the news, Jamaica first announced their new NASA program. Coming very soon. Yeah. They're not going to be growing lettuce. A rare blood moon shown in San Diego this week. Did you guys see that? Anybody see the blood moon? Yeah. I didn't see it either. Whoever said that. I was sleeping. But ancient omens, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but ancient omens actually say that every single time a red moon is shown in the night sky, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt adopt another African baby. Doing some good in the world. Doing some good. Flava Flav is facing conviction after chasing a teenager with a butcher knife. Yeah, imagine if that came after you with a butcher knife. I think that's
still wear a clogger
whatever
on his
you
neck?
did, yeah. Whatever you did, it was punishment enough. But on a more serious note, the reality star could soon be facing deportation back to his home continent of the Trollshaw Woods from Lord of the Rings.
Shall not pass.
He looks like one of them. Brooklyn has the world's smallest penis competition. Yeah, shield your eyes. Shield your eyes. There's no unseeing that. The competition pits men against each other. I'm not kidding about this. I want to get this right. With poise and both evening wear and bathing suits. Yeah, I don't know if that's a bathing suit, but it's something. The winner receives cash money, a crown, and a shirt that says, "That's not my belly button." And that concludes this week's local headlines. Welcome back, San Diego! City, I have a very important segment to show you right now. So it's my favorite. It's your favorite too, right, T. Lynn?
And mine.
Yes, and yours. All right, we're bringing it back. Throwback Thursday, because it's technically Thursday here. I don't know when you're watching this. But anyway, it's a very popular sketch. We call it Kill It with Fire, and we show 3 horrible things. And this year's theme, or this season's theme for Kill It with Fire is going to be all about, of course, the biggest thing this weekend, Coachella. So let's play that. Let's play this Kill It with Fire. Burn it! Burn it! All right, first up, we have a picture of Justin Bieber in his Coachella outfit that he calls an outfit. I don't know what that is. It's pretty horrible. I mean, what is... I feel like that's something a 3-year-old would wear. That hat, you know? One person has already made up their mind that will be the worst.
One kill it.
Actually, first I thought it was just Lady Gaga getting thrown up on, but I realized it's just what he was wearing. All right, the second one is a guy getting his body ready for Coachella.
Wow.
I mean...
Is that real?
His arms look like testicles.
Yeah. I don't think it's real.
And his neck looks like it's giving birth to his head. It's so awful. It's so awful. It does, doesn't it? It does. You know it. It's so disgusting.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know if I'm ready for this one, though. This is the final one. This is a pic of one of the sculptures at Coachella this year. It's a man, a T.
Man, a T.
You don't know how to feel when you see it. It's hypnotic.
I almost feel bad for it.
It's hypnotic.
Right?
It's not a real person, T-Lynn. It's a thing.
I just feel bad for it, though. What are
Someone
we killing,
wants it
guys?
done.
What are we killing?
That's a cuddle buddy you invite over when your neighbors are asleep.
Oh. We can't find anyone else.
That's the thing that lives under your bed.
Scary.
I don't know what that is, but it's so horrible. All right, are you guys ready to vote?
Hey!
We're gonna destroy something here, all right? We're gonna burn it down.
Bring it down.
Let's do it. All right. Well, you've only been able to pick one of these horrible atrocities, so you guys can't vote more than once, all right? You guys I'm sure these already burned into your head anyway, so you can't forget them. But we're gonna burn one of them away forever, and we'll never have to see it again. That's the good news, right? Okay. Yes. All right. Let's do this. Is it gonna be number 1, Bieber fashionista? Anybody want that killed? You can only vote once, so if that's what you chose. All right. Number 2, muscle bro.
Yucky.
And then number 3, why is it here? What is it? Sculpture. Oh, people just feel sad for it. It's not even real. What?
It's sad.
I literally, when I first saw that, I threw up a little bit.
Manatee.
I vote kill it. But anyway. All right. Let's see who the winner is or the loser. Who are we going to burn away forever?
Hey.
You guys happy?
That's pretty
You'll
gross.
never have to see that again. It's gone. Let the flames. All right, you guys, thank you so much for helping us out with that. When we return, we will have our first guest of the evening, Owen Hemsath.
Not everybody gets to do what they love for a living, and I do, and that's why I'm blessed to be a part of this company. When I went back to college, I was like 27, 28 years old, and I brought with me, a ton of experience in marketing and advertising and broadcasting. I wanted to go back to school to be a filmmaker. And what happened was I saw a future for taking what I loved in video with what I knew in marketing and blending it into an organization that serves the business community in an effective way, and we call that Video Spot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Owen Hemsath!
Yeah, that's your song? It's been a while since we heard some good Whitney.
Well, come on.
I think actually the last time I heard Whitney, it was something like, "Boo!"
That's horrible.
Is that,
That's not,
is that not right?
No,
My wife and I were
good.
debating the other day if she was a bad girl before Bobby Brown and Bobby Brown brought it out, you know what I mean? Or if Bobby Brown got her there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a
couldn't
tough
tell
one.
you.
It's
I
a
was
tough
a little
one.
child
Were you really?
when they got married.
Phenomenal.
Let's
I
go
think.
ask Whitney.
Well,
But I
but you're a family man. You have a wife and
I do, and we
Jim.
just found out we're having our 4th baby.
4.
So we just found that
That's
out.
awesome.
And it's hard with your kids because you tend to pick favorites. You tend to pick favorites. But I have loved all of my kids since the moment I laid eyes on their paternity tests. I'm a family man. I'm a lover of children.
But that was the thing. You were not on Maury. You were actually on Judge Judy, right?
I was on Judge Judy, absolutely. And actually, Judge Judy launched my career. So me and the Jude, we go way back, as a matter of fact. And that was a legitimate experience. I mean, they put you in, I had broken up with my girlfriend and 5 years and we lived together. It's like a miniature divorce. I mean, it was crazy. And so I'm going through this pain. It's like real emotional. It's like you lose this huge part of your life. And I'm literally like, I'm in pain. I'm on the carpet crying, crawling. And then all of a sudden I get a call from a producer. It's like, yeah, we'd like to air your dirty laundry on the WB, And I'm like, well, that's interesting. What more can you tell me about that? So I don't want to do it. I thought it was like a little bit much.
But you ended up going on the show.
Yeah.
And how was that?
Yeah.
Was she
Because
nice to you?
She was horrible to me. Before
What
the
did you
cameras,
do?
I'm good looking, young and healthy, and she apparently has a problem with that. I'm telling you, before the cameras were on, she's screaming at me.
But what was she? What were you on there for?
Okay, so we had to figure out who got what, you know what I mean? Because we had bought a car together. So I'd driven to work in this new car, brand new Civic, first new car I'd ever have. And I'm having a great time. I go to work thinking nothing of it. I go back to the parking lot for my lunch break. The car is gone. There's a lemon in its place. I mean, it wasn't like she just took the car. Like she left the lemon to be like, screw you, dude. And that was I actually juiced the lemon because I'm really into health,
So she took your car, but then Judge Judy said that it was your fault.
Yeah, you both own the car,
Gotcha.
But I'll tell you what, it was that moment that really got me interested in social media and in the web because, no joke, my Facebook page blew up with gay men that wanted to be my friend. And there was this rivalry thing that was like, we're on your side. And I'll tell you what, if there's anybody you don't want you do want on your side, it's the gay community, right? Because they will picket and they will wave flags. And I'm like, all right, I got a little team here. You know what I mean? So we took it to YouTube. And I literally go to YouTube and there's these people that hated me and these people that loved me. And I'm thinking I was on one episode, 7 minutes. It was a crazy experience. And so that for me was like, there's a lot of power in alternative media. There's a lot of power in social media. You could develop tribes and groups. And I'll tell you, 3 of these guys, ended up being good friends. I'd call them good Facebook friends. We talk all the time. We stay in touch. So it was a great experience. At the time, I wanted to gouge out my own eyeballs. But it was
somehow I have a feeling that Judge Judy is going to come along and ask for some type of commission from what you do because
seriously.
she's like, You said I launched your career.
Yeah.
You know?
She might be here now, as a matter of fact.
She's hidden. She's actually one of these people.
She's in the wall like an Edgar Allan Poe story or something. Yeah, got to be careful.
So you are a social media guru, as I would say. You know your stuff.
Yep.
SEO, which is search engine optimization.
Optimization, yeah.
Awesome. And so, what are certain things that you're seeing now? Because I know a lot of people watching this. Obviously, we're a social media thing. We're on the YouTube.
Yeah, of course.
So if for people who are into that sort of thing and they want to get optimized on like Google and things like that, so when someone types in their name, it comes up.
Right.
What sites do you see social media that are doing well for people and what are doing not so good?
Well, it all depends on what you do. You know what I mean? And social media it should be an extension of who you are and who your brand is, right? So I'm a pretty outgoing, extroverted guy. There's no way, and here's, I brought my orange sunglasses, right? So I was wearing these around college to embrace my personality, right? I'm loud, I'm obnoxious. I say that in a nice way. I love people a lot, and but I'm just that guy. The teacher would say something, and it's like, I have a problem with that, and so I embraced it by getting orange sunglasses and wearing them around. And then after a while, people were like, hey, cool shades, and so that's what we made the logo of Video Spot. But you didn't ask me about that, and I went off on that anyway because
social media.
It was written on my hand. Talk about the sunglasses. My brand is an extension of who I am.
Yeah.
So I've got to find the social media outlets that best fit my brand. So we use a lot of YouTube. I use Facebook a lot, but that's just because everyone kind of uses Facebook. We use a lot of LinkedIn. So I think the trick is that you've got to find what's appropriate for your message. And if you don't have a message, you got to start there and kind of develop your message and figure out, what it is that you're doing. Because that may not be, if you're working with, moms, LinkedIn is not going to be the place for you. So you don't need to spend your time there. You're going to want to spend your time on Pinterest, for example,
right.
Maybe on Facebook. But it's really knowing who your brand is, what your message is, and then researching the analytics and knowing who's on Facebook, who's on Twitter, and spending time there.
Well, it looks like you make some really awesome videos for your clients and people in general. They can check it out on, what's your website?
Website is thevideospot.net, but we also have a secondary site.
Okay.
Do you want to know what it is? Yeah. See, that's audience engagement is a big part of what we do. We just launched a video marketing summit where we got 21 of the country's top experts in video marketing and social media marketing. We did interviews with them, got their tips and tricks, and we put that together on a site, businessvideomarketingsummit.com. And you can opt in for free, put your email in, and then you can get all the different interviews and learn, from the pros directly without any kind of third-party interpretations and stuff like that. So,
awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So what do you think of Google Plus?
I love Google Plus. Google Plus is the place to be.
And why?
Okay, what is that? I feel like we're in like one of those Wild West shows.
Does anybody have a Google Plus and
Calico.
didn't get it because they accidentally signed up for it?
I accidentally did.
Yeah, see? That's the thing. When you
I
get an
don't know how- I
Android
don't know how to
phone,
use it.
it
I'm
signs you up.
confused.
Oops, I Googled.
So Google made a
I Googled
Facebook and it's
again.
called Google Plus, if you didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
Google owns your life, essentially,
Great.
so they're going to make a social media platform. And, it's kind of like when you're being oppressed, sometimes it's better just to go with it. You know what I mean? And then start the rebellion from underneath.
so you're just liking it because you're afraid of
No,
Google.
I kid. Look, you can't fight Google. Google
It's
makes
called the Google.
the Google.
Yeah, the
you know what I
Google,
mean?
yeah.
I feel like the Google
like the
and Judge
Oprah,
Judy might be aligned, and maybe that's the O and Google is Oprah.
Oprah,
But it's a great platform, and here's the thing: when you leave a comment on YouTube, it goes on your Google Plus.
Great.
When you are signing into a blog site, and if you guys aren't blogging, if you have a business, you're trying to launch a career, you've got to be blogging. That's like the number one thing people don't do but should be doing. It goes on Google Plus, so you really got to take advantage of it, and and use it to leverage your business and your fame.
Your SEO.
Your SEO. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So say one more time your website. We'll
Well,
show it to you. I'm going
love
to show it right
the-
here. I want to show it right here. I want to show the website one more time.
you do that?
Can you say it one more time?
I wish that your
It'll
pig
be
had
there.
orange glasses. Okay, it's
Pink's my
thevideospot.net, and we went with the net intentionally because everyone's got a .com. You know, and at Video Spot, our whole thing, we want to change the way you're thinking about marketing, right? You go into a client and they're like, we want to market our business with flyers. And it's just like, Lord help me. It's 2014.
We have the internets.
yeah. Hashtag lame, you know what I mean? So I'm sorry if any of you guys just did flyers.
Well, I'm gonna put
awkward.
I'm gonna put the glasses on my pig.
Yeah.
Sweet. Feed the pig.
We typically don't acknowledge it. Yeah, if we can get that.
That's a
in there.
beautiful look for the pig.
Yeah, I
actually.
think so too.
You
It's
know?
that whole like 1980s grandma thing.
That's what my baby looks like when he wears my sunglasses.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Owen.
My pleasure.
It was
Thank you for
awesome.
having me.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
appreciate
You guys
it.
give it up one more time for Owen Hemsath. And when we return, we're going to have another lovely guest, Alaina Blair. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to the show, everybody. We have an amazing thing. We have an amazing thing for San Diego and the city. Bravo just announced that they've just filmed The Real Housewives of San Diego.
No.
Yeah. So that'll be pretty remarkable for the city. And actually, we have an exclusive look at the brand new show. Are you guys excited for this? It's anything exclusive. I know. Little old us. So I want to show a little snippet of that, if we can have that up on the screen, please, and show that.
My life's all about my husband, kids, and surfing while keeping sand out of my hoo-ha.
When life hands me lemons, I cut a bitch.
I drink beer where I want, when I want, and how I want.
You come round the block and tell you one thing, but I wanted to tell you that I come from Kingston downtown in San Diego.
You can never have too much sun, too much love, too much weed.
So that premieres actually here tonight in San Diego next week. And then the second episode will be the week after. So you guys definitely want to tune in to our final 2 episodes of the season, or for the segment time. Anyway, I'm excited. I don't know what that was. I do things like that sometimes.
That's all right.
But I'm even more excited because tonight we have an amazing guest on. All right. You guys ready for her? Yeah! But first, I got to talk about this. I know I'm just like building this up. All right. We have our sponsors of the evening. The Belly Up, San Diego's premier venue, my favorite for sure, and I have free tickets for the audience. Yeah, you can go see a show out there. That's
What are we
true.
gonna see this week?
We have Guided by Voices and Bobby Bear Jr. And and that'll be for Saturday, June 14th at the Belly Up in Solana Beach, of course. And tickets are still available, so please get them at thebellyup.com. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. I'm reading that, but I should have just known it. Yes, okay, awesome. So you guys are gonna get these tickets, but I want you guys to all give a huge round of applause for our second guest of the evening, Alaina Blair!
I think I'm done. I think that it's over. Your time is up. My door is shut. No
Parkade.
matter what. It just
Enjoy our
ain't
company on the couch.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Yes,
Thank you.
you're
How are
doing
you?
well. Oh, I love that you said well. Well, I got scolded so much in my childhood for saying good.
Yes.
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 It's proper.
Well, I mean, I think good is better than bad,
That's true.
but well and good.
You could say that you.
It's all well and good.
You could say that you
say
did.
both.
You did good,
Yes. Or you could say you did well.
but you also could do well. I think. I don't
You
know.
do well and you feel good, right?
That's true.
Something like that.
That's true. That's true. But technically, you feel well.
I do. I feel well. I feel all well and good.
So you've been busy, right?
Yes.
You've been crazy
yes,
busy. Lots of
yes,
stuff going on.
Lots of stuff.
Tons of stuff.
Lots of gigs and recording and writing and all kinds of good stuff.
So how's country music treating you?
Well.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
You catch
It's
that?
all well and good.
You catch that?
And But really though, it's country music. I grew up listening to country with my mom, who's here, and it's just I love that it tells a story, and I feel like everyone can really relate.
Yeah.
And country music is just constantly evolving. There's just so many new aspects to it. I mean, most recent is we're adding rap now.
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
Well, didn't they have like
sometimes
Cowboy
it's not that
Troy
great,
or
but
something?
you know, it's in there.
Who raps? I thought they had a guy. I don't remember.
Let's see. There's Florida Georgia Line.
Oh, okay.
They do some rapping in there.
Cool.
There's Luke Bryan tries.
I don't know if they know this though. It's kind of 20 years too late.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's
I'm just
true.
joking.
But
That's a
you know,
horrible
they
stupid
try, and
Well, that's good. We gotta
and
mix it up.
even though it's like it's like yeah, it's good, and it's like you can't help but sing along. It's just they just get you, and you're sitting there like, I don't know if I liked this song, but I can't stop singing it. So, but yeah, no, there's some good ones like that, and Alaina Blair. Just kidding.
Awesome.
I don't rap.
So I've heard you've had some crazy times pretty recently. I don't know how long ago this was, but I heard that right before you went to Bahrain, you turned 21.
Yes.
And what happened?
Well, I was legally able to drink and have lots of fun.
There's no drinking in
overseas.
country music, by the way.
No.
Never.
Cold one, they don't even, has nothing to do with alcohol, nothing. But anyways, we went overseas. We got to tour all the different military bases, and it was amazing. There was just one night that we really didn't have anything scheduled, and our tour manager was like, you know what? We don't have anything until 3 tomorrow. Let's go have some fun down at the bar. I'm like, okay, I'm legal. It's good times. And, between the small group of us, ran up a $400 tab and
$400?
feeling good, yeah, wow. Dancing with the people over there and some Bahrainians, some Yemen men who were very, very nice, very generous. And, they were kind enough to pay our whole tab.
Oh my gosh,
So
that's lucky.
I was very gracious to them. And we ended up making it safely back to our rooms. Obviously, at $400 next morning, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. But pulled it together, and I'd say it was actually the best show of the tour. So.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Why not?
worked out. But there was a couple moments we weren't so sure about.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun, and you are having even more crazy, awesome shows.
Yes.
So you're opening soon for one of my favorites, Ann and Elec.
Yes,
and,
I am.
And that's this weekend.
Yes,
So,
yes, the 19th at Ramona Main Stage.
Oh, perfect.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
I've heard some
Not
good things
that
about
far,
that venue.
you know.
Ramona, it's worth going to.
Yes,
Ann
yes.
and Elec's fantastic.
I'd say so. I might be biased. I'd say it's worth going to. Love to have you guys there.
But you've also opened for a lot of other cool people. You've opened for
Yes.
Johnny Lang,
Yes.
Macy Gray, and 3 Doors Down.
Yes.
That's huge.
Yeah. It's pretty
Literally,
cool.
I mean, they're huge bands. So what's
Yeah.
next for you? I mean, how do you go from there?
Well, I mean, like you said, Ann and Alec is this weekend, and then the following weekend, I'm opening up for Mark Cohn.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
who that is?
awesome, for sure.
He's the Walking in Memphis guy. He's like, I love that song. Who doesn't love that song? Right. I'm going to take it as like, everyone loves that song. But yeah, so I mean, aside from that, just finishing up the new album. I'm really, really excited about it. We're going to be playing some of the songs from it tonight. And yeah, just looking at a release date in the beginning of May.
Ooh, beginning
coming
of
up
May. That's
quick.
really soon. That's
Yes.
like now,
Yes.
almost.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
are you nervous?
So get ready. I'm excited.
Excited.
It's everything's just kind of coming together with this album, and I'm really, really, really happy to share it with everybody. So
Perfect. Well, that's going to be amazing.
thank you.
So, yeah, come on, give it up. That's right. Well, speaking of excitement, we are very excited to hear you tonight and performing on our stage. You guys excited? Yeah. All right, well, when we get back, we will hear from Alaina Blair. Give it up. gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Alaina Blair!
Working the 9 to 5, same thing, different day. First through the door, last to leave, and totally underpaid. Everyone's on my back, so I pour myself a glass. I try to unwind and free my mind, tell the world to kiss my. Sometimes it can be too much, and it feels like I've been stuck in a rut. I've got too much life to live to be wasting it all like this. I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna let the party begin. Have a girls' night out where we can scream and shout, turn all the heads and we walk in. Ain't gonna waste another day. Life is short, for goodness sake. I'm gonna get up on the bar like a rock and roll star with a smile on my face. Too much, not enough, whatever people got to say. Tonight I throw it all away. I'm breaking our mama's heart, 'cause she don't understand what in the heck I'm waiting for. Time to find myself a good man. Standing in the checkout line, thumbing through a magazine. 'Cause girls like that without an ounce of fat, you gotta be kidding me. Sometimes it can be too much, and it feels like I've been stuck in a rut. I've got too much life to live to be wasting it all like this. I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna let the party begin. Have a girls' night out where we can scream and shout, turn all the heads and we walk in. Ain't gonna waste another day. Life is short, for goodness sake. I'm gonna get up on the bar like a rock and roll star with a smile on my face. Too much, not enough, whatever people got to say. Tonight I throw it all away. Too much, and it feels like I've been stuck in a rut. I've got too much life to live to be wasting it all like this. I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna sing, I'm gonna let the party begin. Have a girls' night out where we can scream and shout, turn all the heads and we walk in. Ain't gonna waste another day. Life is short, for goodness sake. I'm gonna get up on the bar like a rock and roll star with a smile on my face. Too much, not enough, whatever people got to say. Tonight I throw it all away. Tonight I throw it all away. Thank you.
Thanks everybody so much for joining us tonight in San Diego. Give it up one more time for our first guest of the evening, Owen Hemsath. Yeah, thank you for sharing all your infinite wisdom with us. And of course, we do this every Thursday, and you can come see us. Get tickets at tonightinsandiego.com. Like us on our Facebook page called facebook.com/tonightinsandiego. We also got an Insta, Twitter, and a Gram. That's right. We got all those things. Find us, Tonight in San Diego. Hashtag us, Tonight in San Diego. Share us, like us, hug us. Come see us. Yes, we'll see you guys next week. That's true. And give it up one more time for tonight's musical guest, Alaina Blair!
It makes me laugh when I look back on all the silly things that make me cry. I second guess, I'll never miss, but I can't change it now, and I won't even try.